Hello and welcome to Rome Total War Part 13. Lots of enemies. Sexy Battles, Jim here. Okay, we're going to take a look at how I do things, or at least my way of controlling my empire, so we'll just get on with a little demonstration here. As you can see, this is the stuff that I'm building and have built. We're just going to flip through each different city here so you can get a handle on how I do things and how I make money and all that. I've noticed some of you guys, when you have a new commander who's offered a new general or family member, if he's a little too old, you just get rid of him. Well, here my faction leader is 70, and he's still going, and I don't believe in just turning down commanders, but that's just a personal preference. Okay, you can see we can continue to take a look at just how I put everything together. It's pretty simplistic. Going just a bit slow here so I can keep track of what I'm up to. Not too many red cities at all, you may note. I try to keep everybody happy, or at least close to it. Here we noticed a little bit of trouble, so we're going to skip through all this and see what we can do about fixing this place up a little bit. There we go, it's a little bit better. My standard build, make the people happy. Try to grow food, roads, make roads, things like that. Simple, simple. I have diplomats everywhere. I must have bribed and bought off about maybe 20 different diplomats. They're all over the place. Okay, here's a great big Julian army and a very large Brutii army, and I cannot bribe these guys off. I've tried several times, so it looks like I may have to fight them. We'll get around to that. Here's my blockading army, still my mercenary group. Okay. That was terrible. I lost my assassin. Rats. Down here, things are getting a little bit weird down there, but we're kind of bouncing around here. This is a review of what were all my troops and, in this case, diplomats and spies and assassins. A lot of these guys, like I said, I simply bribed over to my team. You can keep track of a lot of stuff this way. And hey, Spam Gamer, Spam Q Gamers, that's right. You're a good guy, I like you. A little bit of banter back and forth there about warlords and pharaohs and stuff, all in fun. He's quite a good player. I just watched his latest turn. Really something to see. Anyway, back to this. You can see what I'm up to here. I'm just going through all my different diplomats and assassin spies. And this is how I keep track of everything. There's that Julian army. A very large Brutii army back there, a second ago. Here's my cavalry force, and like I said, we're bouncing all over the place. Just keeping track of everybody so you can get a grip on what I'm up to. Sorry about that. Lots of policemen. Okay, we're getting close to being done with all this. Just want you guys to get a handle on what I'm up to, like I said earlier. And keep track of all this stuff. There's some Scythians up there. And I think we've just gone through all this here. Okay, we'll go to the next phase here. And these are our enemies. And the Greeks attacked us for no good reason at all. Couldn't hit me with a land army, so they socked me with their navy. And here's a disposition of everybody else. Okay, we have a navy. We snuck our navy all the way up north here, just to kind of take a look around. We may even need it later. Who knows? And this is an army we landed over here in southern Spain. And we decided since the Greeks attacked us, we'll go ahead and counterattack them. Okay, what do these guys want? Every time I find a loose group, I try to get rid of them, one way or the other. Okay, they won't be able to group up with the other unit there, the other Julii troops. What do we have here? Okay, let's take a look and see what these guys consist of. First, it looks like we can get rid of them. Okay, look at that. Their commander has left. He must be over here in this town. Perfect. This is perfect. Looks like I'm going to have to rob you guys of a great big battle here. I had planned on hitting these guys with my cavalry army, but that's not going to happen. Let's see what we can do here. Some more work with our diplomats. Well, the best we can do is push him around, I think. Yep. Let's see what he costs to bribe. We'll take a look at that in a minute. Okay, here's our cavalry army, which we had planned on attacking that Brutii army with. Now let's roll down here and hit this city then. Okay, look at this guy. Oh, no way. That's kind of funny, the army was cheaper than the commander. Alright, back over here at Partha, they've snuck some more troops out of their city over here, and we're prepared for that. Since they don't have a commander down there, there's really not much they can do about this. Works almost every time. And so we'll go back over here and keep a close eye on them. And up north, as you can see, the battles with the Armenians and the Parthians seems to have petered out a bit. I haven't interfered at all up there, just kept an eye on everything. They've been clobbering each other rather nicely. And over here we have another Brutii army, which I think I'll go ahead and try to get rid of eventually. We're keeping an eye on the Greeks down here with all these diplomats I bought earlier. This is a concentration of force, not too bad. Back over here to Rome, we'll take a look here. We're going to go ahead and move our mercenary army up here and attack this town. Since we've been buying virtually every Roman unit that shows up that does not have a commander, I just get rid of them one way or the other. Keeps the battlefield nice and clean that way too. Down here we've done the same thing with some of these guys. They sent out some armies, so we simply get rid of them. I haven't got around to building much of a navy yet because I haven't really needed it. I may yet, though, who knows. Maybe I can finally start building units in Segestia. Rome looks pretty cool. Okay, over here, this is the last of the Numidian force. So down here, this is kind of funny. That city says it's under siege, but by who? We're gonna try to assassinate this guy, and it looks like we got him. That's beautiful. Okay, we killed off their commander, and now we'll go ahead and try to bribe the army off. That'll get these guys out of the way so I can continue down toward this city. Okay, that looks good. And what do we have here? Let's see if we can, yeah, we can reach him. And get rid of this guy too. Okie doke. And I got rid of the Numidians that were in the field, and we'll continue everybody down here, assassins and diplomats and this small little cavalry army. Excuse me. Take a look up here. Alright. Still a little bit concerned about these guys building elephants down here. It's starting to get a little bit, okay. So there's some more of them up there too. Have to keep an eye on these guys. Real close eye. Nah, I'm not going to try to kill him. That's suicide. And we have here. Alright, the Greeks have come out of this town to attack me, and they have some serious... They only have 2 units, and they're going to try to give me... Look at all that red. I'm outnumbered about 8-3, I think, or something like that. But you know what? I'm not going to retreat. I'm going to fight these guys with my peasants and with this mediocre spear band. Here we go. And of course I don't pause. I think pausing gives you too much of a tactical advantage. How do you pause the enemy on the battlefield? Hey, wait till I move my men over here. I haven't positioned them correctly yet. I'm sorry, that's condescending, so I retract that remark. Damn, stupid. Anyway, let's get back to the battle here. You can see what I'm up to. I'll try to use some of my tactics here and strategies against these superior units. And these are some real nice hoplites. I shouldn't really have a chance here, should I? But I think I can outmaneuver them with numbers, hopefully. I'm going to try to mask the spearmen in here amongst the peasant units. I apologize for being a jerk there a second ago, I really do. Okay, we've got the hoplites to go ahead and aim at these peasants over here. That was what I want them to do. I want to split these two enemy units up into, split them up into 2 groups, so I can try to take them on piecemeal. So I need the hoplites to continue to track this peasant unit over here to the right, while I form up these spearmen and the rest of the peasants over here to the left. And I do see the general coming out there. Now, even though I have these guys vastly outnumbered, what, about 4-1 or so? Their troops are 10 times better than mine. Man for man, they got me heavily outweighed. Okay, we've got the hoplite unit continuing to track the one peasant unit and ignoring the one off to his left right here. So we're going to continue to move these guys down here. Here they come. Oh boy, here come the cavalry. Arrgh. Oh, hit hard. I should have moved this one troop just a couple seconds ago. No matter. We'll continue here. I'm taking casualties. Oh, my peasants are getting chopped by those heavy cavalry. Yeah, that general unit's pretty bad. Come on, boys, hold them, hold them. It's kind of a little wild trying to keep control of 2 forces at the same time. This needs micromanagement. Okay, we're going to try to cut everybody loose on these horsemen there and continue to attack the spearmen in the rear. They don't seem to be too worried about that, but we're having some effect on them. Try to stay just out of their reach. I think one of my peasant units is starting to get the heck kicked out of it up there, but can't do nothing about that now. Oh, there he broke. I figured he would. We're okay though. We only have 1 unit that's kind of falling apart there. And we'll try to slow these horsemen down since they're tuned in on that one unit that's braking. And maybe we can stop, hit them in the back, go into guard mode here. Continue to move these guys away. I think we're having some effect on these horsemen finally. Aha, look at that. Okay, our spearmen are actually starting to get some hits in on them. Ready to have everybody attack them now, try to eliminate them. Maybe I can kill that general. Okay, looks like the cavalry has fallen apart. Maybe one or two guys left. And I think we just got their general. That's great. Okay, I'll trade their general unit for my one broken peasant anytime. And now I think we can go ahead and hit these hoplites in the rear here with all these characters and win this. Again, I apologize for being a little condescending earlier. I have no right to do that. I'm not that good at this. Okay, here we go. And end battle. Alright. Well, that was a little hair raising. Okay. And we'll go ahead and bump everybody off here. And now we have a sea battle. Okay, here's a victory. That's good. Another sea battle. And another victory. Great. And we'll go ahead and accept this guy. Take a look down here. Alright, our recruitment report is okay. And our construction looks pretty good. Faction announcements. And end of turn is not too bad. We're making pretty good money. Of course, we wipe those guys out. I guess it's kind of funny here. Don't I need 50 to win? Must be something with the math. Let's take a look at the next financial turn. Okay, looks pretty good for the next turn. Alright, thanks a lot for watching, fellas. I really appreciate your help and any insight. Please rate and make some comments if you could. I'd like to know what I'm doing wrong. Point that out for me. And you guys have a good day and a good week. And take it easy, fellas. And special thanks to all my Total War buddies out there. You guys are great fun to watch your vids, man. Guys.